make a variety of noises other than hoots, which make them responsible for a lot of the hauntings in the old buildings that they occupy. Unfortunately, they are declining in numbers in the wild. Our farming practices have changed. Wooden barns and silos, which are ideal for owls to hunt from, in essence have been replaced with metal buildings. Wise farmers and landowners realize the rodent control value of our owls. They are putting up nest boxes and perching platforms for owls to hunt from. One pair of barn owls in the spring was observed bringing 23 mice to the nest in a 1.5 hour period.
Wow.
Excellent natural rodent control, considered to be far more effective than using cats. Studies have shown that cats for rodent control are actually a very poor choice. Instead of killing destructive rodents, cats kill our songbirds. Well over 100,000 songbirds each day, adding up to over 4 billion birds a year, are killed by this introduced invasive species. Cats were not native to the Americas. The Cats Indoors movement started to address this issue. It's one that we support, and we have linked to them as well. Now, Alvin's brought out our beautiful barred owl, whose name is Norton. Norton turned 17 this year. Norton was found hit on the side of the road in upstate New York, and he has some permanent crippling injuries from the auto collision. His left eye is blind from the retina being separated. His left wing is fused at the wrist from the bones being broken. Inadvertently, we are all responsible for such injuries. I don't know if anyone who tosses trash on the road, but if you are done with a food item, that apple core, that pizza crust, you toss that on the road, you are attracting rodents, and in turn it attracts their predators. Well over 60,000 birds of prey are killed on our highways each year, and we can reduce those numbers and not toss out that attractive nuisance food trash. Newton showed you how accurately he can hear. The source of light for any owl at night only needs to be the equivalent of a candle held 1/2 mile away. They can fly as silently as a moth with their soft muffled wings. But owls do have a very poor sense of smell. To give you an idea how poor an owl's sense of smell really is, great horned owls love to kill and eat skunks. Sir Peter's bringing out our beautiful peregrine falcon, whose name is Mary Fiona, who is now 11 years of age. She was bred at the Peregrine Fund. And we really don't know exactly how she was raised because they changed curators, but we think that someone hand-fed her like a parrot. And this made her a perpetual baby all the time. She didn't like a bunch of people handling her, so they transfer her over to us. We do lure fly her, we just unfortunately don't have space to fly her here. But being a peregrine means that she's also the fastest creature on Earth. The peregrine falcon has been clocked at speeds exceeding 240 miles an hour in their high-speed power dives called stoops. The peregrine falcon uses these stoops to overcome their prey. They will stoop dive at it. As they do so, they strike it with a powerful blow of their feet. Their injured prey will flutter to the ground. The falcon then lands on it, reaches down, severs the spinal cord of the base neck with a simple twist of the beak. And if you look closely, this little notch on the beak called a tom little tooth just for that purpose. They even have baffles in their nose so they can breathe normally during their high-speed pursuits. This was confirmed by falconers and skydivers who actually go skydiving with their peregrines, and that's what we call extreme falconry.
Amen.
There are these new GPS units that work really well. They came out about 5 years ago, and it's worn on the bird, and it's what I call falconry's black box. We've been able to confirm that diving speed. We've been able to confirm their straight line under their own power speed. That can be 100 to 150 miles an hour for a gyrfalcon. But the thing that impresses me the most is the G-forces that these birds pull. They pull between 25 and 35 Gs. So what we've been saying as falconers for centuries have turned out to be quite true. So they're going to walk around and show you these birds as I put Newton back. Like I said, the nocturnal and diurnal birds of prey are bitter natural enemies and will cause great harm to each other. And the next bird coming out in our program, they are eagerly awaiting their turn, is another bird